Eid Mubarak. Thank you for inviting me here this morning to join you on this very important day of service. And thank you, most important, for your very kind and warm welcome to me. As your district attorney, I lead a very important office in government. And my job every day is to make certain we are prosecuting the people who commit crimes in our community. And as important, my job is to make certain that we are working hard to find ways to prevent people from committing crimes and prevent all of us, you and your families, from becoming the victims of crime as well. And one of the ways that I ensure that the work that I do is effective for all of you and beneficial for all of you is to make certain that I know and understand the needs of each and every community that make up Westchester County. So I'm here today as part of my ongoing effort to build strong relationships with the Muslim community, because when I come here to greet and visit with you, we learn about each other. We build a strong relationship that allows each of us to know and trust and have confidence in one another. And then I am in a position to better serve the public safety needs of this community, which I am very proud and honored to serve. Thank you.
Honored guest is the Honorable Tim Idoni. Tim Idoni is currently the county clerk in the county of Westchester. He's a former longtime mayor of New Rochelle in the 90s up through 2006. Under his leadership in New Rochelle, it underwent an unprecedented amount of growth in economic development and business. Under his leadership, over 2,000 jobs were created in New Rochelle. And that's just a tidbit, the accomplishments that he's made and that he was recognized for when on January 1st, 2006, he took office because he was elected as the county clerk of Westchester. It's a very important position. And he's been a tremendous supporter of our community, especially after 9/11 when there was a lot of discrimination against Muslims. He spoke out, and I'll have him speak to you more about that. But I just wanted to tell you once again, another tremendous friend to our community, the executive, the county clerk of Westchester County, Tim Idoni.
Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the very kind invitation and introduction. Thank you, and one would hope that you are celebrating today, and along with every day. As the gentleman just mentioned to you, I spent 14 years as the mayor of New Rochelle, and the worst day of my 14 years was, of course, 9/11. We took the bull by the horns, if you may, and said, we are going to make it a better world in New Rochelle that year. The Interreligious Council of New Rochelle was a long-standing organization and had no Islamic representation on it. And went out and sought out the Islamic leaders of not only New Rochelle, but the southern Westchester area, invited them in. We created courses, which we held at New Rochelle Public Library on a regular basis to educate our community and the community surrounding New Rochelle on the Islam religion, to make a better understanding of the commonalities, not the differences, but the commonalities between all of our religions. It has made us very much a better community. And indeed on Thanksgiving, each and every year, a member of the Islamic community participates in a service with all the other religions of New Rochelle, with the understanding of what we can be if we just work together. My job as the Westchester County Clerk encompasses the whole county of Westchester now. I have an administrative position My job is to make sure that the paperwork goes through the courts properly. My job is to make sure that all of our real estate is handled properly, and that's a very, very big issue here in Westchester County. I'm responsible for a lot of licensing of corporations, of notary publics. If any of you have businesses, you probably have had to deal with my office. I take my job very seriously. I want to make sure that government runs properly. But I also always remember what I did as mayor, to be able to bring people together and to make sure that my job is not just a paperwork job, but a job that brings our county of Westchester together, all peoples at all times. I want to allow you to continue your celebration. I just want to thank you so much for having us here today. I really appreciate the opportunity. I hope to see you in my office and around the county over the next few years. Thank you so much.
So, Janet DeFury and the County Clerk Tomaidoni, they've taken time on a Sunday morning to come and spend a few minutes with us. They also have other engagements now which they'll be moving on to, so with your permission, they've asked that they leave now and spend time with other engagements and responsibilities. Thank you very much for spending time with us. And also it's important that we understand that their support is behind us, and we should reciprocate in many different ways to show our support as well. So with that, we will just take a few minutes with the Sheikh and our chairman of the Board of Trustees, Brother Maher Jamal and Sheikh Saad, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ba'd. أحبابي إخوة وأخوات، مش هنطول عليكم كتير في الفقرة، هتكون بسيطة إن شاء الله، ما تزيدش في الغالب عن 10 دقائق، لكنني أقف بين أيديكم وأحملكم مسؤولية أمام الله بفضل ربنا سبحانه وتعالى. انتوا عارفين ثمن المركز كان 3 مليون ونص، باقي 1,850,000 دولار بندفع لهم مورجج كل شهر. كرسنا جهدنا في رمضان ان المبلغ اللي نجمعه السنه دي ندفعه من الاصل عشان ما ندفعش ربا. فانا بحملكم المسؤوليه. معناها لو احنا ما تعاوناش مع بعض يبقى اللي بندفعه ليه؟ الربا وفقط. لكن احنا السنه اللي بيدفع دولار السنه دي بيدفع من اصل المبلغ، من اصل المركز، بحط طوبه في هذا المكان، طوبه في هذا المكان. ولذلك يا اخوه ويا اخوات، مش هنقول للاخوه، انا عارف ان في اخوه اتبرعوا من الفندريزن وليله 27. انا بنفتح المجال امام الاخوه والاخوات اللي هم ما اتبرعوش، وبنعطي المجال اللي عايز يتبرع تاني والله ما فيش مشكله. اما احنا بنعطي المجال في خلال 5 دقائق ومعاكم الاخ ماهر للاخوه والاخوات اللي هم ما اتبرعوش عشان ما نطولش عليكم اكتر.
Our own ideas must be humbled in the face of Allah, and that we can't decide. I think that we have the American youth have their own ideas about what the right thing to do is, and usually it just suits their own desires, their own vain desires, and I don't believe that it's a healthy thing to do. And I think it's my duty and the duty of all young Muslims to encourage people to come to the truth of Islam.
Support to continue this great work. Jazakallah khairan, Brother Nick.
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.